Greetings and welcome to another episode of my Learning Godot series. The third episode, actually. This is quite an eventful week because Godot 4 came out, and I actually spent a good amount of time learning the new Godot engine. Lots of new features and lots of more learning for me to do, which is great. I guess I could keep the series up for quite a bit. Now, enough talking, and let's get into what I did for this week. Very simple thing. A few interesting UI touches I did, which is, as you can probably notice, a moving background. And another thing is this little interesting script that follows your mouse around. Doesn't really serve much purpose, but it's beautifying the UI, which makes it a bit more interesting for me to work with. Also played around with the theme. As you can see, the title and the buttons all look kind of different. Haven't had too much time to create a UI, but very interesting look. And the UI itself also got a little bit of animation put in. It prepared me for, I have no idea what that is. It prepared me for later I can add a bit more UI animations to make my game look more lively. Let's see what else I've put in. Ah yes, a character selection screen. This linked the UI into a database I've created in the background. This also helped me create a skill database as well as a character creation database. All of that is mostly back-end work, so you won't see too much in the front end here. Aside from that, I did a bit more scene tree config, a little bit of interesting combat basics. There's a lot of learning involved and a little less creation involved. I'll include the links I've learned from in the descriptions below, and let's take a look at what I made. It's a little scene I created to connect my player controlled character with the UI I have. Here we have the movement gauge that is steadily decreasing. I've yet to add in the refueling part, but it works. It's connected. And the top part is the HP bar that is controlled by various outside signals. Let's take a look at what we have. Here we have an enemy, and every once in a little bit it creates a little animation that signifies an attack. The area overlapping is pretty simple, and I gave it a detection circle. Let's take a quick look at what it looks like. And it has a detection area, and once it sees it, it will turn on a little animation to attack the player. So that pretty much sums up my progress for today. And I've also been looking into enemy movements and AIs. Hopefully next week I can have a little functional scene for a player to start battling the enemy. And thank you for watching this week's update. I guess this is more of a quote-unquote devlog more than a series, but well, it's mostly for myself, so hope you enjoyed.